So this is my last ever video of this Iron 883, so it's a bit of a sad day for me, but there's a good reason for that, and that's because I'm decided to upgrade to another bike that I've always really fancied. So I want to go over one last video. I want to show you the upgrades that I did, which I think made a really good bike, an amazing bike. So if you come round to this side, very first thing I did was a stage 1 upgrade. So I did the FP3 tuner and the Vance & Hines 3-inch slip-ons. That gave the bike the true Harley sound that you'd expect and hope for when you get a Harley. So then the second thing I did was the heated grips, and they're really subtle. I think Harley did a great job with that. You can see here, I've done a video on this, but you've got 4 settings, and that makes a massive difference in the winter when it's a bit colder. Then coming round to the front of the bike, I thought this was a really good upgrade. This is the Wasamic LED headlamp. This has really kind of made the bike a bit more modern looking from the front. It's brighter at night as well, so I think that's made a great difference. That's the LED headlamp. And then we come down to the Derby cover. You'll see that this was a kind of silver plate, and what I've done is I've got the Willie G cover. It's black, it suits the bike, and I've changed this plate here as well, so it's completely blacked out on this side. Just coming round to the other side, I've changed the timer cover. So again, it's the matching Willie G timer cover right there. So one thing I want to mention is that when you've got your bike in the garage during the winter months, particularly if you're in Scotland, you get 4 or 5 months of rain and wind and all whatever, you can't get out. So the battery is going to lose its charge. So one thing that's really useful is to have an Optimate 4 or a battery charger like this. The Optimate 4 has done a brilliant job for me, kept the battery in really good condition over the whole 3 years, never had a problem starting. The way it works, you've got this connector on the end here, and it's just going to hook up with the bike right here like that. Done. That's it charging. You can leave it 24 hours and the bike battery is going to stay in good condition. One other thing I did do is I got a hold of a USB and this little device here, battery tender. It's on the video. This is really useful if you want to charge your devices like a phone or maybe a camera. You can just plug it in like that and just connect it to here as well, just like that, and then you can connect it to your devices. I've got a USB right here for my phone on the handlebars, just like that, and then you've got a spare. So that's it. The last thing I'm going to mention is that Harley are no longer going to offer this Sportster in Europe any longer, so someone's going to get a really great bike. One of the very last that's going to be available. So I'm sorry to see it go. So that's it. These are the major changes that I made. The other big thing that I've kind of mentioned in other videos is just to give the bike a bit of a clean every time you're out, the denim paint cleaner. Just make sure you go around the alloys, and I think you can keep the bike looking as good as this. So this bike is 3 years old, and I'm about to trade it into Edinburgh Harley. Someone's going to get an incredible bike, but I'm going to have another bike coming, so for that reason I'll be back.